for a reason.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like that shit to me is type weird, to be honest. Cause let me just think about this for a second. So when people say that a certain field or a certain area is hard,
Just don't forget,
um,
your brakes are there for a
it
reason.
usually means that like uh, they can't handle that case scenario only because of the fact that either they failed to learn any of the electives in high school and they're referring to college being so difficult. I'm there are certain things that I don't seem to understand only because when it comes to me, I don't like when people say I can't or I'm unable to. Like it makes it seem like you've already gave up. Like you've already gave up, that you came
Like,
into the realization that that you're not motivated enough, you're not convinced that you'll get to that certain point in life. Like it's very weird to me. It's very
I
weird.
just don't understand it.
Mm.
It's a mentality. It's either a mentality that their parents instilled to them, which made it worse, or the mentality they just happen to adapt throughout their either teenage years or their into their young adult lives. But like, if you can't do it, in my opinion, either change it, change what is wrong or why you can't do it, or I won't say stop complaining because anybody has the right to complain, but just bear with it and try to see how far you can go with it.
I agree. I agree.
Because if you can't go too far with it, then change. Then change what you want to go for. Just go with
Because
something else.
in order for something to be optimal, you must change it. Like there's no second guessing on
Okay.
that. Like you
I
need to
changed my
optimize
major.
that.
I changed my major like 3 times already within the last
Mm,
right before I got into high school.
mm,
And when I got out of high school, I made my final choice, and I'm going with it. I changed from what was it? Be a heart doctor. Oh, fucking A. It was a heart doctor. I want to be a historian. That was another funny one of mine. That
mm,
was when I was like in 10th grade when I said that. I wanted to be a historian. Then like in my mind, I was like, I like helping people. I love sports, but I like also learning about like the injuries and like the way people like build up to the injuries and like the nutrition up to it. But like when you're running an injury, and I said, let me do sports medicine, see how we go about it. And I'm enjoying it. I like learning about nutrition. It's like you learn new ways about to keep yourself healthy, not only other people healthy. And
mm.
that's by the way I'm going through. So like I found a new way to keep myself healthy. Like if you can find something in the field that can also help you instead of like helping others,
Mm.
in my opinion, don't go in the field.
Yeah, true.
Find something that can help you mentally, physically. Just if you feel like it's right, go right ahead. But if you don't feel like you're just doing it because you want the money, that's another thing.
Hmm.
If you're doing it just because you want the money, that's a wrong way
I
to go
think I
about it.
think I think the problem is that some people think about the money before they even think about the actual objective of things.
That's that's the wrong way to go about it. I always say that. It's like you'll never hear NBA players say, "I'm going into the league because I just want the money." No, because majority of them do love the sports they're playing,
I
and they're
think
good
the
at the
moment
sport
you
that they're
think
playing.
about I think the moment you think about money when it comes to about anything, I think that's when your mind literally fools you into believing that that is actually something you enjoy. You
I
know.
will say this: the time you should start thinking about the money is when you're ready inside the field, you're doing good, you're enjoying the field. Then you start thinking, "Oh, what can I do to further myself in this field?" So the money do come into like the system there, but don't put it as your main priority.
Hmm. A
Because
lot
if
of
it's your
people
main
do, man.
priority, you're not gonna. If it's your main priority, in the end, you're not gonna enjoy yourself. You're gonna hate it.
That's like the same thing with content creators, dude. I mean, sad to say, content creators be
Yeah.
doing that shit, dude. Like content creators be saying, I'm in this for fun, but deep down inside, they're in it for the money, man.
They're in
Like
it for the money, and that's
to
it.
an
And it's like,
extent, I do agree that certain content creators should be paid a certain way because of how humble they are, how good they are at the game.
Yeah.
That's understandable. But I don't agree that people should force their way into paying them. But at the same
Hmm.
time, if you've been supporting somebody, right? If you've been supporting somebody, and you've been supporting them for quite some time, like 3 years or ever since the very beginning, and people in that community know that you are not a man of your word because
Hmm.
you be supporting other people that don't give a shit about you, then you have every right to go about the situation in terms of like banning and doing of that nature just
Hmm.
because of the fact that like they lying to you,
All right.
and
No, just that's totally right way to think about it. Like
because it's
some
fake, dude.
people,
Like it's fake.
yeah, some people. I always say this: you don't deserve the stuff that you get. You earn the stuff you get.
Mhm.
So if you go into the mindset of like going into YouTube or into Twitch or anything like that, any streaming services, in the mindset that you earned every subscriber, you deserve every subscriber that you get. That's a terrible mindset to go to. 'Cause nobody deserves anything in life,
Mhm.
or not deserve. Yeah, deserves anything in life. You earn everything in
I
life.
feel that certain streamers uh deserve to be at a certain point in their streaming career. I don't feel that
Yes,
they they need to make it a requirement to earn money through streaming
that's a
because
fact.
streaming is something that you're supposed to enjoy. You see,
Because if you're not enjoying it,
yeah.
why are you doing it?
Mhm.
There's no point. You stop doing it at that point. Get a job at that if you wanna start enjoying something.
Mhm.
Like don't do it if you don't enjoy it. Which many YouTubers have done or have done. I know like many YouTubers that stopped doing everything, stopped doing YouTube, stopped doing Twitch streams. They just stopped. They just went to go have a normal job because they didn't enjoy it anymore. Which I could completely understand. I mean, you may have a fan base, but they're gonna have to understand like it's your mental health over theirs.
Mhm.
So it's like if you're not enjoying it, I won't say oh well because that's a bad way to say, but oh well, I'm not gonna. It's too bad that you guys are not gonna get any more content from me. But if I can't worry about myself, how am I gonna worry about others for
Exactly.
like their for the content and enjoying letting you guys enjoy the content I make?
Because at the end of the day, man, I've been a content creator for 6.5 years. So
Hmm.
me personally, like, I've took many breaks throughout my 6.5 years, man. I've always said, dude, I'll see y'all guys next month, man. Oh, Nick, where are you going? Nah, it's just, and sometimes
You
I
worry
would
about
never even
yourself.
say anything. Yeah, I mean, sometimes they know. Sometimes I don't really be saying anything to them. I just be leaving, not even streaming for like about a month, and I'll come back and you know the appreciation, the growth is already there. I've gotten to the
Hmm.
point in my streaming career where like the support's always gonna be there, man. Like I already have a big enough community as it is. It actually was bigger in the past because of like a lot of toxic people and shit. But like
Hmm.
I'm just saying, man. Like sometimes content creators need to realize that like if you play games that you enjoy or you stream games that you enjoy, you shouldn't have no problems because
And that's the
if
problem nowadays. People
yeah
just instead they decide to, you know what? I may not enjoy this game, but I'm gonna stream it anyway because it seems like it's the most popular game out there.
yeah
Fortnite is the best example for me to use. It's probably, in my opinion, the most toxic community at this point. It's become more toxic than COD has had become in the future. I mean, in the past. Like, it's for me, it's impossible to get into the community. It's impossible
mhm
to do anything like that. If you're not gonna enjoy the game, don't get a part of that community. Go find
mhm
something you enjoy. If you enjoy Minecraft, go right ahead.
yeah
If you enjoy that game, it's many people are gonna watch it. People don't. If you're entertaining, even if you're not entertaining, people are still gonna watch you.
mhm
People will give you a chance. There's always a chance, and that's why I always say Twitch, YouTube. People will give you a chance.
it's true
Doesn't
though.
you don't have to self promote. You don't have to do anything like that. Just put a stream up. Maybe someone finds it. If someone finds it, maybe if they enjoy you, they may tell some other people about it. They'll always give you a chance.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man, the amount of people that I've given a head start to and helped them with their Twitch channels, Joker's one of them.
Hmm.
Joker's one of them. Shiz is one of them. Well, when I met Shiz, like she wasn't being appreciated for her content. I had to change that shit real quick, to be honest. I didn't like that shit. I had to get it away from those toxic ass games because I was not feeling that. You see, I pick and choose the people that like actually want to be a part of my community, but
Hmm.
you know, I'm happy that they're there. You know, I'm happy that like I did meet them because you know what? They have a big placehold in my community. And the thing is, with every person that I met in my community, there's a history behind that. So
Hmm.
it's quite funny if I had to go through the list of people that I met even in my community and in real life. The list would be too long, and the
Like,
explanations will last days. So,
for me, I met some of my closest friends through gaming,
mm,
and like I met them through COD, which is not the best community to meet them at, but they were the diamond of the rust. Like they were the best that you. I wouldn't say the best you could find. That's kind of a fucked up way to say,
yeah.
but
No, I mean, because
they're
it's pretty
like they're my dudes.
it's
It's
pretty incompatible because again, you
yeah,
know, it's the fucking COD community, but
but like they're my dudes. I've been knowing them since 2012.
mm,
No, but like they're great. I've been playing with them every day since then, and like we're all been so close now that we know each other, like in and out. Not like in and out. That sounds wrong.
mm.
Like, like mentally, and I won't say physically, but mentally.
Yeah. No, I get you though. You just think of it as wrong, but like it's fine,
No,
dude.
no, no. But like mentally, we understand each other. We understand what we all are. It's like a group of us. We're all like,
Mm,
I won't say family, cause we're a group of friends. It made it seem like we grew up together.
mm.
The way we all treat each other,
No, I
and like
understand.
I understand, like, and that's what I like about certain communities. I'll be very vague because certain communities I will never trust. Hence, COD community. To me, COD community is probably the most corrupt community in the history of gaming,
Mm.
next to like any like MOBA community, like any MOBAs. I would not trust. I wouldn't. I have a hard time
Oh,
trusting people
they
on
could be
MOBAs.
toxic at sometimes, man. At some point, like they could be heavily toxic, man.
But like certain
So
shooters, Overwatch has gotten better over time. Uh, Destiny, I actually like the community in Destiny now because they
I
have
can't
gotten a
wait
lot better.
until yeah, I can't wait until we get that game in September
I
because
will.
I'm trying to do
Uh,
something.
I have the game. If you just hit me up, I'll help you anytime.
Yeah, definitely.
I play that game legit. But like Destiny, like those communities, like Destiny is probably one of my favorite communities because there's people are so loyal and so kind to each
Nowadays,
other.
yeah. Nowadays.
I mean, originally Destiny 1's community was very toxic because it more or less was people's fault. It was more like Bungie's putting his people
What
in
was that one
situations.
motherfucker? He was toxic. You
phrased it.
know, that to me, I find a bit sluggish because of the fact that like it doesn't make money off the kids. Then again, like my audience is a audience and shit like that, so I can't. There's not really much I can say. But I wouldn't be talking about that.
But he made it seem like he generalized it by saying kids. And I know who his demographic was. It was about 16 to 21, which is not really kid age. It's more or less teenager age. Or if you say kid, that's what you think of most of us. To be fair, I won't lie. I always say kid as a joke. I do a joke. I'll always be like, God, fuck these kids. I was fighting with a kid like 21 or 22 years old. Like there's a difference. Like he was saying like maliciously, like very like it was more like he thought it was a joke, but no one was laughing. It was very weird.
That's the weirdest part, that his top donators is kids.
His top donators was, if I remember, one kid was 16. He donated like over a year. He donated like $9,000 or $2,000. So it's like, how the fuck what? At 18, I'm pretty sure I would at least per paycheck, I was making that much. Why the fuck you're 16? Why are you just giving anybody that much money? Turn 18, just turn. I say the perfect age to start saving is age 16. That's when you should start saving. Because that's illegal age in most states to start getting a job. That's when you should start saving. Even if you're a side joker, you should save.
What I realized about certain kids is that I think certain kids nowadays, they want to be seen by these content creators as, somewhat loyal. But you don't have to give large amounts of money like that. Not unless like you're an adult to that testimony.
Another thing that I hate is when I see like other content creators donating large amounts. And their like demographics are like small kids, so some of these kids think, oh, some kids don't donate this much money. And they start like donating this much money. I think it was like Mr. Beast or someone donated like $50,000 to his stream. One, either do that privately or just don't make a video based off how much money you're giving someone. That's gonna give the right idea to your demographic, to like the kids or teenagers you donate to a cause. It's okay for the kids to donate that.
I would say that
Mm,
I am happy with the people that I did meet because those people had taught me everything I needed to know about how to just stay true to myself. And with that being said, I was happier with the circumstances. Um, so I
that's good.
feel, yeah. So I feel like, when I got people like Andre and I got people like, Shiz, Joker and shit like that,
Mm,
it's healthy. It's healthy to me. Like it's extremely healthy to me. So would I rather have 255 members that are positive, or I rather have 200 or 600 members like I did in the past? I think I would keep this amount. I learned from my mistakes. There's people out to get me. There's always been people out to get me. I wouldn't be fucking surprised. So, I mean, at the end of the day, there's not one person that doesn't feel like they want to ruin me in that sense. So,
and
you know.
if they feel like that, that's their prerogative. But at that point, you don't worry about them. You worry about yourself, the way you want
No,
everything
I
to go
understand
about.
that. I understand that. That I
No,
completely
I'm
understand.
just in,
Yeah,
like, I just want you just want to have yourself
yeah.
mentally mentally okay with
Mhm.
everything you're doing and everything you want to do, and the way you want your channel to go about, which is completely understandable.
Damn, I beat my record. Holy shit.
You,
It's sad.
I love how you beat your record unintentionally.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess it is just me. I guess it is just me. I don't know. Is she, oh, she's asleep? Oh, fuck. I was supposed to be helping Shizu out, right? But,
Is she on you?
no, she's not online right now.
Oh,
I
Joker's
mean,
playing the crew too.
yeah, he's playing the crew too. I think he's by himself or some shit. Mm.
Oh, nobody's streaming.
Yeah, I should host him and go in there, but I'm talking to this one dude. Uh, I guess I could save this as a clip. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna save this video. I gotta replace this video with the other New York Time.
Mm.
Um, okay. Yeah, I'm number 13 now.